Alright, a very warm evening to everyone tuning in to Radio Nagarik 96.5 Awaz Nagarik ko. I'm your proud and loud voice Nishma, and the show's The Lounge, which goes on air every Wednesday 7 to 8 p.m. One of those chat shows in Radio Nagarik where I am so blessed to get to invite people from various fields, and we talk for about an hour about their life, about their aspirations. You know, this is such a beautiful job to do, like I always say, and today we have a very beautiful woman. I've been trying to invite her for I think like 4 or 5 months, which is kind of हुन्छ नि हामी दुईजनाको बिचमा चाहिँ ओके तिम्रो शोमा आउनु पर्ने भनेर भन्नुहुन्छ उहाँले घरिघरि, but she is very busy. She's beautiful, मैले भनिसकेँ. She's Miss Nepal 2010. She's a VJ, host. Of course, she endorses lots of brands, and she also received Vidya Bhushan Padak in 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sadichha Shrestha. Yay.
Thank you so much, Nishma. Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
Oh, you deserve more, Khasma. I'll say Adi page likhum ki salai rahe the, but anyway, welcome to the show, Di.
Thank you so much. Finally,
I know. She actually squeezed time. एकदम मेहनत गरे उहाँले टाइम निकालेर आउनु भएको छ. सो पहिले पनि थ्याङ्क यू भन्छु, सोको एन्डमा पनि थ्याङ्क यू.
नो इट्स अलराइट. आई नो मान्छेहरूले सुन्दाखेरि चाहिँ कति बिजी होला भने साच्चै पनि आई नो इट वाज सो डिफिकल्ट है, बट आई नो लाइक यु मेन्सन 4 or 5 months चाहिँ लाग्यो होला यहाँ आउनुको लागि, बट फाइनली आइम हियर, सो आइम भेरी एक्साइटेड एन्ड भेरी भेरी ह्याप्पी टु बी हियर.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel glad हजुरले कतैबाट भयो भने टाइम मिलाउनु भयो. I'm actually very happy. Thank you. And I kind of know you're busy. I follow you on Insta, and it's so हेरिरहेको हुन्छ नि त.
कहाँ के गरिरहेको छु भनेर.
And I feel like, oh my god, when are you not free? When are you free? Free time मा चाहिँ के गर्नुहुन्छ?
म पनि I sometimes ask myself the same question, हैन. Do I really need to be this busy? Do I really need to do all this work? Bhanera? And then again, my brain goes, Aile nagare, kaile gare. So I was like, this is the time to work hard, you know, to establish yourself, to, you know, achieve those goals that you've always wanted, just so that later, early retirement, like sajilo hos bhanera.
But I think you started working very young. You were Miss Nepal in 2010. And
right.
When did you actually start working? Because I somewhat have a feeling you started working before that.
Right.
Oh.
I started working before that. Like my first advertisement चाहिँ मैले गरेको was when I was in class 7, I think 6-7 हुने बेलामा हो, मायोसको लागि एउटा ad गरेको थिएँ. And then त्यसपछि, even when I was in school, I used to do this show in Nepal television actually.
Wow.
धेरै अगाडि, I even forgot the name of the show अहिले हैन, but I used to do a show where, you know, like यो week भरि activities के भएको छ, what's new यस्तो भनेर, but then म स्टुडियोमा जानु पनि, I just had to record that part के त्यो बोल्ने part मात्रै, so त्यो मात्रै गर्थे. So that I used to do even before I was a Miss Nepal. So I started working since I was in school, and I used to host events. School ma pani garthe, but people there was this Chinese festivals hune garthe ke धेरै पहिला BICC मा हुने गर्थ्यो. अनि त्यति बेला मलाई मेरो principal ma'am ले recommend गर्नु भएर I hosted actually one of the first Chinese shows, Chinese festival that happened ke. So त्यति बेला पनि I used to get paid very little though, but still हुन्छ नि professionally काम गर्न थालेको भनेर चाहिँ school time देखि नै हो.
School time देखि नै. Oh my god. So के भन्छ एउटा नेपालीमा भन्छ हुने बिरुवाको चिल्लो पाकेन. त्यही नै हो कि क्या हो?
त्यस्तै होला. Yeah, all my teachers always used to say that. त्यो चाहिँ हो.
भनेपछि त्यही टाइम देखि नै you sort of had an idea that you want to get into media and become a host, you know, become a VJ or something like that.
I think मीडियामा नै आउने भनेर त्यस्तो के पनि थिएन. लाइक टेलिभिजनमा आयो, नेपाल टेलिभिजनमा हैन, धेरै अगाडि. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ अब होस्ट गर्ने चाहिँ स्कुल बेलादेखि नै गर्थ्यो. सो प्रोफेसनली गर्न सक्छु र जस्तो थाहा थिएन मलाई. बट देन वेन मिस नेपाल ह्यापन, आफ्टर मिस नेपाल पिपल स्टार्टेड रेकग्नाइजिङ 1-2वटा इभेन्ट्सहरू गरेपछि सो दिस पर्टिकुलर मिस नेपाल क्यान अल्सो होस्ट भन्ने जस्तो भएपछि चाहिँ त्यसपछि अब आई बिन डुइङ हुन्छ नि प्रोफेसनली फ्रीलान्स होस्ट एमसीको काममा चाहिँ रूपमा आई बिन होस्टिङ सिन्स 2010.
And you've been very busy, eh? Baapre. She travels भन्नाले हुन्छ नि, like because I'm also a freelancing host, अनि उहाँले काम गरेको देख्छ चाहिँ goals हुन्छ नि, #goals यसरी नै हुन्छ नि, like म पनि यति नै busy हुन पाएँ भने चाहिँ it'll be so cool जस्तो लाग्छ के. So I think you're doing so good.
Thank you so much.
But it's been 7-8 years.
Yes. Miss Nepal भएको त 8 years भयो almost. Yeah.
You were so young.
Oh, I was 19 when I was Miss Nepal, होइन. त्यति बेला त हो भर्खरको I just completed my intermediates. मेरो results like examsहरू सबै सके, result आउन मात्रै बाँकी थियो. I remember during my graduation I was already a Miss Nepal के because 2-3 months को टाइममा ठ्याक्क त्यो जुरेको पनि हो के, ठ्याक्क एक्जाम सकिनु, त्यसपछि ट्रेनिङ टाइम पनि बिचमा आउनु, क्लास मिस गर्नु नपर्ने. After that then I joined my bachelor. So yeah, I was 19 when I was a Miss Nepal.
Rajbhai सरले Miss Nepal 2015 हुँदा मेरो क्लासको बेलामा चाहिँ आएर अब because he talks a lot about other Miss Nepals too. So former Miss Nepalsहरूको बारेमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब हामी कुरा गर्छौँ एउटा एकदमै क्युट Miss Nepalको बारेमा भनेर हजुरको बारेमा भन्नुहुन्थ्यो. अनि
really
she was crowned so young that अहिले पनि यो इयरमा पनि उहाँले पार्टिसिपेट गर्न उहाँको एजले पाउँछ भनेर भन्नुहुन्थ्यो के. So that was kind of उहाँले अलिकति लाइट मोमेन्ट्सहरू क्रिएट गर्नु भएको थियो.
Definitely. No, I always अब so यस्तो हुन्छ नि त हाम्रो पनि Miss Nepal fraternityमा the other participants contestants who join after you always look up to you as a दिदी जस्तो टाइपले. तर मेरो चाहिँ I think till like Ivana सम्म पनि Ivana is still older than me. Okay? So 15-16 सम्म पनि every other Miss Nepal that got crowned was still elder to me, होइन. अनि अहिले I think श्रृङ्खलाहरू अनि अस्मी or some then they are like same contemporary. अहिले श्रृङ्खला चाहिँ is junior. Finally someone who can actually call me दिदी भनेर.
After 8 years. After 8 years.
Oh,
true. But Miss Nepal fraternityमा हजुरले भने जस्तो त्यही पनि I think all the Miss Nepals call you Di.
Oh yeah. Oh.
What does that feel like?
I don't know. Feel old. कतिजना चाहिँ हो एज वाइज चाहिँ होइन. डेफिनेटली वान अफ द यङ्गेस्ट होला आफ्टर श्रृङ्खला, फ्यु अदर Miss Nepals. बट त्यो रिस्पेक्टको हिसाबले पनि लाइक हाउ यु नो इफ यु नो समवन थ्रु समबडी एल्स एन्ड इफ दे कल देम दिदी, आफैले पनि त्यो दिदी भन्ने चलन हुन्छ नि नेपालीहरूको, त्यस्तै मात्रै हो कि. बट त्यही मलाई पनि मनमा चाहिँ ला म तर ठुलो होइन नि त, आइएम स्टिल यङ्गर देन यु भन्ने जस्तो हुन्थ्यो होइन. बट बिकज आई युज टु कम वेन देयर ट्रेनिङ ह्यापेन्ड. अनि कसैले त म्याम नै भन्ने, कसैले दिदी भन्ने. सो दिदी is still better than ma'am जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई चाहिँ.
Alright. So यो शोमा बोलाइसक्दाखेरि चाहिँ because there is certain way we see you. होइन. अनि मैले तपाईँ इन्ट्रोडक्सन गर्दाखेरि Miss Nepal भन्छु, विजय भन्छु, होस्ट भन्छु. I see you in a different way. But how would you introduce yourself? अब because introduce will be so small as a word. How would you describe yourself?
This is one of I think those एकदम vague difficult question also okay, like who am I भन्ने खालको answer हुन्छ नि. I haven't really found, and I think it's good also because if you define yourself at 26 what will you do later in life, होइन. But generally speaking I feel like I am a goal digger. I really want to achieve all my goals. I have very high expectations from myself नै पनि कि कहिलेकाहीँ. That's why it has both positives and negatives. कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ like I mentioned early on in the show यति धेरै काम मैले गर्नै पर्छ र हुन्छ नि. I can say no to a few things, just relax, watch a movie, read a book, हुन्छ नि, have some me time भन्ने जस्तो लाग्छ. But if free time हुने बित्तिकै I have so many work that मैले गरेर no free time for myself. But that's why when I do have free times, I really enjoy them. But I am a gold digger. I'm very good at time management. That's why I've been able to come so far and do so much. I know. But I also love to travel. I'm a big time foodie, but want to lose weight at the same time. So very contradicting kuraru. I know. So yeah, I think just a normal human being jasto, but with added features of Miss Nepal and VJ and all of that also.
True. Gold digger was, I think, perfect. Gold digger was perfect. Also, I think the time management ko kuro garnu hunदाखेरि चाहिँ I kind of agree with that because I've seen you हुन्छ नि switch यताबाट उता स्वाट्टै यहाँ अहिले यहीँ काठमाडौँमा and then after a few hours she's there working in something else. So true, I agree with that. That was a very nice description actually. अहिलेसम्मको one of the good descriptions because at times I ask people to describe themselves and because सबैलाई भेगै हुन्छ नि त कसरी डिस्क्राइब गर्ने भनेर
आफ्नो गुणगान कसरी गाउने आफैले हैन. That's very difficult.
म त सक्छु maybe म त I can go hours and hours हैन. सेल्फ लभर एकदमै अर्कै टाइपको सेल्फ लभर. But free time को कुरो गरिहाल्नु भयो. I've always wanted to know when do you have a free time and what do you do in that free time?
I usually so what I've realized now, in past like few months, 1 year just what I've realized is family time and spending time with family is really really important. Especially I think मलाई चाहिँ के भइरहेछ भन्दा अब एज पनि 25 26 बित्दा हुँदै गयो अब बिहा गर्ने बेला आउन लाग्छ. Then I'll not get to see my parents every day हुन्छ नि. And when I realized that I was like, oh my god, मैले मेरो there will be a time when I will not be able to see them every day. I've grown up seeing them, wishing them good morning, निस्किने बेलामा खाना सँगै खाऊ काम पछि I'll see their face every day. I have been seeing their face every day, but now maybe after 2 years 3 years who knows, certain time पछि I will not be able to see them every day. So that kind of scares me also and is sad also. Okay, this is what I do is I tend to avoid evening मा कामहरु अलिकति नगर्ने, like after 6 7 हुन्छ नि. I tend to be home नै. अनि त्यहाँ बसेपछि चाहिँ कुराकानी गर्यो घरमा बसेर, so how was it days भन्ने कुरा गर्यो. Try to have a meal together, watch serials together हुन्छ नि, हिन्दी सिरियल्सहरु हेर्ने सँगसँगै, or watch reality shows. My dad really loves all these singing dancing shows हरु हैन, so त्यो सँगै हेर्यो. So त्यसरी टिभी टाइम चाहिँ फ्यामिली टाइमको रूपमा स्पेन्ड गर्यो. त्यो भन्दा बाहेक चाहिँ अब ओकेजनली आई इन्सर्ट अ फ्यु मुभिज हियर एन्ड देयर फर माइ सेल्फ होइन. कहिले एकदम हेर्न मन लागेको मुभिजहरू. बुक्स पढ्ने बानी थियो पहिला, अहिले बिकज अफ द ल्याक अफ टाइम यस्तो नराम्रो. आई हेभन ओपन्ड अ बुक इन 2018 होला, विच इज भेरी भेरी स्याड. बट माई मम रिसेन्टली गिफ्टेड मी अ न्यू बुक विच आई बिन वान्टिङ टु रिड, बट त्यो पनि अब अफिसमै ल्याएर आई थिङ्क एक पान्ना एभ्री आवरमा 1 पेज पढेर सकाउनु पर्ला.
Okay, what book is it?
काठमाडौँमा एक दिन.
Oh.
Shivani Singh.
Yeah. I heard that the book is really nice.
Oh, ma pani somebody recommended that and mamule pani la timlai पढ न त तिमी पढ न त भने ल्याइदिनु भएको. It was full नेपाली हैन. अनि मलाई त्यो बुक रेकमेन्ड गर्नले पनि अब मिस नेपाल नेपालीमा त I had to do a show. So म अलिकति skeptical भएर भन्नु भएको थियो कि नेपालीमा शो गर्न सक्छ कि सक्दैन होला. अनि लाइक नेपाली नै त हो, नेपालीमा त बोल्न सकिहाल्छु. कतिको शुद्ध बोल्छु बोल्दिन त्यो बेग्लै कुरा छ, तर बोल्न त सकिहाल्छु नि अफ कोर्स भनेर. So that book is full नेपाली. अलिकति त्यो पृष्ठभूमि हुन्छ नि, अलिकति पछाडि अगाडिपट्टि पनि 1-2 पेज हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब यो फुल मलाई पढ्न अलिकति एक्स्ट्रा टाइम लाग्ने भयो चाहिँ लागिसकेको थियो मलाई हुन्छ नि, बिकज इट इज डिफिकल्ट. इट्स स्याड अल्सो एट टाइम्स हुन्छ नि, द्याट वी आर मोर कम्फर्टेबल इन अ डिफ्रेन्ट ल्याङ्ग्वेज. तर आई डोन्ट लुक एट इट इन अ नेगेटिभ वे के, बिकज चाइनिज सिक्न कोरियन सिक्न चाहिँ कस्तो पठाउनु छ. इङ्ग्लिस पनि त त्यस्तै हो, इट्स अ ल्याङ्ग्वेज होइन, सो नराम्रो होइन सिकेको. बट अलिकति स्याड चाहिँ आफ्नै नेपाली अलिकति राम्रोसँग
भइदिएको
हो भने पढ्न नआएको लेख्न नआएको चाहिँ अलिकति स्याड नै हो. सो आई विल टेक द्याट बुक एन्ड होपफुली फिनिश इट लेट्स सी इन 2018 नै.
Please do. Okay. अब यो चाहिँ goals भयो है?
Yes.
ल, goal
target भयो.
Target भयो. Okay.
I hope this will not be my New Year resolution for 2019.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Because अझै पनि 1 महिना बाँकी छ. Good luck with that. So एउटा एकदमै important question सोध्न बिर्सेँ मैले. How was your दशैं तिहार?
एकदमै रमाइलो. It was like it was the big break that I was waiting for with no work होइन. We had almost 9-10 days off. अनि तिहार पनि भर्खरै सक्यो, सो रमाइलो भइरहेछ. रमाइलो भएको थियो. I finally learned how to play marriage.
Oh, congratulations.
खेल्न चाहिँ आउँदैन थियो marriage, but this दशैं I learned something new. I don't know if it's a good habit, but
होइन, फ्यामिलीसँग I think it's fun.
फ्यामिलीसँगै खेल्दाखेरि भाइले पनि भर्खर सिक्यो दिस इयर, सो मैले पनि भर्खर सिकेँ. एन्ड देन तर कति गेम्समा चाहिँ मैले सिक्ने, एन्ड आई अलवेज फर्गेट वाट द जोकर इज. सो जोकर कुन हुन्छ, कुन कलर, दिस द्याट अलिक कन्फ्युजन. एन्ड देन कति जित्ने गेम मैले हारेँ बिकज अफ द्याट, बट आई वान अल्सो अ फ्यु. सो त्यो रमाइलो चाहिँ भयो. रमाइलो भयो
त्यसो भए. सो हजुरले you went on because I want to talk about this Vidya Bhushan that you won. मलाई त्यो बेलादेखि बोलाउन खोजेको तिमीलाई. So that is why I'm saying like it's been months and probably year अब त किनभने 2017 मा अझै जित्नु भएको थियो. So you went to Bangkok for your further studies. MBA को लागि जानु भएको थियो.
हो, करेक्ट.
हजुरले यहाँनिर चाहिँ BBA सम्म मात्र गर्नु भएको थियो कि were you also studying something?
So I did BBS हैन. मैले अब ISC लगत्तै मिस नेपाल भयो. मिस नेपाल भएको 2-3 months भित्रमा I joined my bachelor's. So bachelor's in business studies join गरेँ सेन्ट जेभियर्समा. And I was working also. So 6 to 9 used to be my college. So म पढ्न जान्थेँ, getting a bachelor's degree. After that I used to do a full-time job in Volkswagen. I was still working there, हैन. So त्यहाँ काम गर्थेँ. त्यसपछि I always had this म international degree एउटा चाहिँ लिन्छु भन्ने मलाई अहिले पनि थियो कि, because I always wanted to get an international degree. So I was telling my mom ल bachelor's त म यहीँ पढेँ, master's लागि त म बाहिर जान्छु भनेर हैन. अनि खोज्न थालेँ कुन चाहिँ कलेज राम्रो हुन्छ, where should I go. America was too far for me. Australia everybody was going हुन्छ नि. So के गर्ने त, कहाँ जाने त where it was affordable because so many people want to go out हैन तर सजिलो छैन नि त बाहिर जान
very expensive
expensive पनि छ then you have to work while you're studying then त्यस्तो भयो भने you will start working and not study which will again make you lose the whole purpose that you went out in the first place and I never wanted to be the one to settle outside हुन्छ नि नेपाल बाहिर गएर बस्नु मन थिएन so I was looking for options then one of my colleagues seniors भनौं न he said why don't you look into AIT Bangkok मा राम्रो university हो and then as I researched सबैजनाले चाहिँ एकदम राम्रो because I think 20-30 years अगाडि पनि there are so many engineers हुन्छ नि अहिले पनि कति जना सचिव हुनुहुन्छ कति जना गभर्नमेन्ट प्राइभेट मा काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ very good all graduates of AIT so I looked into AIT and then I realized ए राम्रो कलेज रहेछ MBA पनि रहेछ भनेर अनि म ल त्यहाँ पढ्छु भनेर आमा बाबालाई भनि I'd finished my bachelor's by then हैन but my mom and dad were like just in case तिमीले पाएनौ भने तिमी यहाँ मास्टर्स जोइन गर्दै गर न भनेर मलाई इमोशनली ब्ल्याकमेल गर्नु भएर I joined MBS एकदमै टिपिकल नेपाली parents made me join masters हैन त so 6 महिना मैले मास्टर्स MBS यही गरे सिन्स युएस कलेजमा I joined and morning मा त्यही गरिरहेको थिए पढिरहेको थिए then afternoon मा office and then I finally got the letter saying I got accepted हैन मैले scholarship पाए मैले ल so you now into MBA for School of Management AIT भने then that day I finally stopped I was like I cannot do this anymore so I'm not going to study यहाँ अब सक्यो भनेर हैन नभए त छोरी अब अर्को 1 वर्ष त प्लिज यहाँ पढ अनि यही लियो मास्टर्स डिग्री भन्ला भनेर so I said नाइ हैन then that's it भनेर but then they were all very happy अलिकति डर पनि थियो हुन्छ नि 2 वर्ष बाहिर बस्नु पर्ने अनि sometime somewhere inside मलाई पनि अलिकति डर ला यत्रो नाम कमाएको छ यत्रो हुन्छ नि एउटा लेभलमा पुगेको छ यहाँ should I really go out जस्तो पनि भएको थियो but then I know that मलाई एजुकेसनको इम्पोर्टेन्स मलाई सानै बेलादेखि एकदम हुन्छ नि मलाई कुटी दिमागमा एकदम ह्यामर गरिकन मलाई मेरो ग्रान्ड प्यारेन्ट्स मामु बाबाले राख्नु भएको छ द इम्पोर्टेन्स अफ एजुकेसन how important really is to succeed in life भनेर किनभने कति जनामा सोध्नु भएको थियो कि तिमी मिस नेपाल भइसक्यो तिम्रो काम छ you already have this certain level of exposure you earn money किन यो सबै ठुक्राएर तिमी बाहिर जाँदैछौ do you really want to do this भन्ने पनि सोध्नु भएको थियो deep down inside I knew that yes this is what I want भने त कहिलेकाहीँ कन्फ्युजन जस्तो पनि थियो but whatever it is I decided to go and I did my MBA त्यहाँ ब्याङ्कक जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ it was completely studies for me के because कसैले पनि मलाई ओ यो इभेन्ट गर्न आउनुस् न तपाई कहाँ हुनुहुन्छ no interviews no nothing it was just a normal Nepali student studying in Bangkok and studying in Thailand so पढाइ सकाएँ then I got to know that I topped my class भनेर पनि I did not know this until the graduation मा हामीलाई graduation मा त्यो अब हाम्रो भनौं सर्टिफिकेट्सहरु दिनको लागि we had to do this whole अब के भने डेमो जस्तो हुन्छ नि प्रेप जस्तो गर्नुपर्ने 1 डे अगाडि ल लाइनमा बस्नुस् भने बस stay according to your number name भने भन्नुभयो then I looked at the sheet my name is in the top I was like I am S हुन्छ नि Sadichha S so how can I be अगाडि because usually alphabetical order then I see that I've gotten an award भनेर so I was very happy हुन्छ नि बा ल खतरै रहेछु भन्छु like I did not tell my parents I knew but I didn't tell them now my dad is a true optimist कि एकदमै नै पोजिटिभ हुनुहुन्छ उहाँ जस्तो नराम्रो negative situation like he always turns around and looks at it the glass is overflowing for him it's not half full it's overflowing for him always हैन अनि यसो बाबाले छोरी तिमीले मास्टर्स मा पनि एउटा मेडल त पाउनै पर्ने तिमीले आउटस्ट्यान्डिङ स्टुडेन्ट अवार्ड पाएको छैनौ भनेर सोध्नु भएको थियो because in my
he knows you so well he knows
because in my ISC I had gotten an outstanding student award since I was college मा स्कुल बेला पनि I was always the top student अहिले पनि फर्स्ट भएको मेडल लिएर आउँथे हुन्छ सर्टिफिकेट्स लिएर आउँथे सो यसपालि पनि मैले बाबा छैन यो कहाँ नेपाल हो त थाइल्यान्ड हो यत्रो धेरै 15-16 डिफरेन्ट कन्ट्रीजबाट आइरहेछ मान्छेहरू स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू कहाँ हुन्छ त्यस्तो हुँदैन छैन भनेर I did not tell him at all हैन अनि I was so excited तर ठ्याक्क अनि सो ग्रेजुएसनमा सबै पेरेन्ट्स also they were seated अनि हामी जाने बेलामा ठ्याक्क म पनि अगाडि थिएँ अनि मेरो भन्दा अगाडिकोहरु सबैजनालाई अरूहरू भनौं न सब्जेक्ट्सहरु अरूहरू फ्याकल्टीकोहरुलाई पनि they were giving the top students were getting a certificate with a red ribbon on it हैन अनि ठ्याक्क मेरो नाम बोलाउँदा पनि they took out the red ribbon certificate I already seated my mom that she was getting excited that she knew हुन्छ नि that I got an award भनेर अनि ठ्याक्क we had to pass by them with the award so they were really really happy के एकदमै खुशी पनि हुनु भयो and they always believed that I was a good student के पढाइमा like smart student
great
smart student नै हो पढ्न सक्ने बच्चा नै हो उ भन्ने जस्तो जहिले पनि उहाँले they always trusted in me and they had that belief in me, होइन. So I think mastersमा गएर मैले completely पढाइमा focus गरेर when I did that, so साँच्चीकै पनि prove पनि भयो, because there were so many people when I just became Miss Nepal saying यस्तो राम्रो पढ्न सक्ने बच्चालाई Miss Nepal बनायो, अब पढ्दैन, because their initial plan was to make me a doctor. मैले ISC biology लिएर पढेको, science पढेको. But when I did my ISC, after I completed my ISC, had nothing to do with Miss Nepal. But I realized that I was not meant for science भनेर, because मेरो personality नै एकदम रमाइलो गर्नुपर्ने, अलिकति मजा गर्नुपर्ने, to enjoy life, त्यस्तो खालको छ के मान्छेको मेरो nature पनि. So I couldn't imagine myself with big books studying for the next 5 to 8 years trying to become a doctor. It's not just 5 to 8 years, it's a lot actually. Oh, it's like lifetime हुन्छ नि. So I couldn't really do that. So I said no. There were so many people who told my parents, you made a wrong decision, छोरीलाई Miss Nepal बनाएर यस्तो राम्रो डक्टर हुन सक्ने बच्चा यस्तो गर्यो भनेर, होइन. And then I remember Raj Bhai sir again saying this one dialogue to my parents. 2010 मा कतिजना डक्टर बन्नु भयो तपाईलाई थाहा छ भनेर सोध्नु भयो के. There's so many doctors in 2010. But when people ask who is the Miss Nepal of 2010, there'll be only one answer and one name, होइन. So त्यो comparison पनि गर्यो. And I always remember this dialogue के. So
he's such a person के. He'll come up with the lines
भन्नलाई, होइन. कसैलाई के भन्नु पर्यो भने then I'll just say, not saying any that doctors are anything less, right? They're great, right? They save lives, I know, of course. But just यो कन्टेक्स्टमा कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो पनि भन्नुभएको. So overall, yes, I went to Thailand, did my masters, अनि त्यहाँ टप गरिसकेपछि apparently if you top, so it's like your public service announcement to everybody who was listening the show also, होइन. किनभने कतिजनाले मलाई सोध्नु पनि भएको छ त्यसपछि that if you top your particular class, faculty in your masters anywhere in the world, and TU ko guidelines अनुसार त्यो college र त्यो course match गर्छ भने you are eligible to get a Vidya Bhushan padak from the president here in Nepal. So masters बाहिर पढ्न जानु भएको छ र टप गर्नु भएछ भने चाहिँ तपाईले यहाँ पाउनुहुन्छ. So my best friend told me that, hey, why don't you try, तिमीले पाउँछ होला यस्तो भने. I was like, कहाँ पाउँछ होला र के होला र भन्स लाग्यो. But apparently पाउने रहेछ अनि मैले पाएँ. So I'm very grateful that I took the decision to actually go study.
It was a very nice decision. अनि उहाँले त्यो करियरको कुरो गर्नुभयो. I remember you came here for a break or something, and then you went on to host an event.
Right.
You did, right? And I was like, wow, this is so cool. She came here for vacation and actually worked.
Working also.
She worked and then she's gone again for her studies. So I think that was so cool.
बिचमा आउने बेलामा चाहिँ त्यही हो कि कतिजना मान्छेले चाहिँ मलाई कहाँ छ, so many people tried to contact me when I was not here the first year, होइन, because एकदम धेरै होस्टहरू पनि गरिरहेको थिएँ. So many like MC को लागि सदीक्षा कहाँ छ यस्तो भनेर सोधि पनि राख्नु भएको थियो. But I wasn't here, so many people messaged me on Facebook also, and I told them म यस्तो जाने अब सधैँको लागि हो तिमी नआउने भनेर सोध्दै. No, I'll come back in 2 years, let me finish, get this degree and then आउँछु भनेर. So when I was back also there were so many people who approached me के गरिदिनुहुन्छ यस्तो भनेर. I was like, sure, why not, it'll be like I am still here भने जस्तो पनि. But so many people also thought that I never left also, okay. कतिजना मान्छेहरू because I had done a show, I recorded a show, quiz show, and that was being on air and played when I was not here, okay. So many people assumed that I was here at TV मा चाहिँ every week मैले उलाई देखिरहेको छु तर नेपालमा चाहिँ छैन. How is this possible भनेर पनि कतिजनाले मलाई मेसेज गरिराख्नु भएको थियो कि.
थाहा पाउनु हुँदैन धेरैजनाले रेकर्ड गर्न मिल्छ भनेर. Okay, so how are you feeling? हाम्रो स्टुडियो कस्तो लाग्यो?
एकदम warm लागिरहेछ मलाई, एकदम न्यानो भएर चाहिँ मैले स्वेटर लगाएको छु, but still it's so nice and warm, and I can see that the तिहारको झिलिमिली is still here, which is very nice. I liked it.
है राम्रो छ है. Thank you. मैले आफै सोधे जबरजस्ती.
होइन साच्चै. And I listen also, by the way, होइन. I listen to your shows also. I think cover shows पनि सुनिरहेको छु मैले त्यति बेला पनि. When I'm driving, especially back and forth all around the city for work or office जाने टाइममा पनि.
Thank you.
And you're doing a good job.
धन्यवाद. I needed that. So एउटा question थियो. Why don't we see you in movies?
I know that is the question. That's the एकदमै important question. So many people ask also, होइन. So अलिकति यसको पनि background चाहिँ coming from an aware family, अनि 2010 मा 19 years मा Miss Nepal हुन्छ. I was 19 years old. त्यति बेला Miss Nepal हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ frankly speaking त्यति बेला नेपाली movies weren't doing that great also, होइन. त्यस्तो राम्रो पनि थिएन, music videos पनि ठिकै मात्रै. So my parents had the one thing that requested me, not warned me but requested me not to do was the music video र movies चाहिँ
true,
नगर न छोरी किन गर्ने र समाजले के भन्ला भन्ने खालको एउटा perception थियो उहाँको हैन. Now I am not the one to really think about what समाज will think. I don't care हैन. तर यसो सोच्दाखेरि आफ्नो पेरेन्ट्सले मलाई गर्नु भएको रिक्वेस्ट चाहिँ म कदर गर्छु. आई रिस्पेक्ट द्याट भनेर मैले आई वाज लाइक नो गर्दिन. बट आई वाज अफर्ड माई भेरी फर्स्ट मुभी इभन बिफोर आई वाज अ मिस नेपाल. नाउ दिस इज समथिङ द्याट अ लट अफ पिपल डोन्ट नो हैन. आई वाज टप 10 कलेज वुमेन कम्पिटिसन मैले जितेको थिएँ भावको. एन्ड त्यसपछि मलाई कभरमा बस्छौ तिमी भनेर सोध्नु भएको थियो. देन आई सेड यस चारुदीलाई. सो आई वाज अन द कभर अफ वाव म्यागजिन एन्ड देन one director had come up to me with the same cover saying the script le mageko it's like this girl bhanere bhannu bhako थियो कि मलाई. So my dad and me went to talk but we had already decided as a very reputed director I know so we but पहिले decide गरिसकेको थियो that I don't want to be in the movie. So just out of respect भेट्न चाहिँ गइदिने भन्ने जानु भएको थियो. We didn't look at the script हैन. We really sorry नगर्ने.
Did the movie work? I just want to know that.
I don't remember अहिले कि what is the name of the movie because script पनि हेर्थेँ नि सिधै नो कि the answer was no हैन. Thank you हजुर no. Maybe later भन्दा अहिले 7-8 वर्ष भइसक्यो. अहिले नेपाली movies are doing fantastic and एकदम राम्रो गरिराख्नु भएको छ. But I still feel like I would be a better viewer and I would enjoy the movie sitting behind the screen and not being on the screen. But I do a lot of ads like advertisements garchu. I love doing TVC photo shoot. I think I'm a very camera friendly person.
Of course.
But I think when it comes to acting and all, मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ I would be a fantastic actress winning Oscars and awards and all of that हैन. But when it really comes to action भन्ने बेला अब त्यो हुँदा चाहिँ so many people looking at me हुन्छ नि अब के गर्ने अब रुने हाँस्ने. It's very difficult. So I really applaud all the actors who are in this industry doing so much and giving fantastic blockbusters and हुन्छ नि good movies. तर म चाहिँ I still am very skeptical. Okay? So there really needs to be a very convincing team. हुन्छ नि मलाई यदि heroine बनाउने हो भने चाहिँ there needs to be very convincing director who's like हैन तपाईले गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ मलाई सधैँ push गर्नु भयो भने मात्रै I think I'll be able to do it.
What kind of sorry I'll have to cut you. I'll cut you in between. No what kind of role do you think you will fit in? हाँस्ने बोल्ने टाइपको रोल जस्तो लाग्यो.
I think I think
रुने टाइपको रुने is a tough thing.
I would not be able to do it होला हैन. But if I have to be bubbly and crazy, if I have to be like somewhat who I really am in true nature also, त्यस्तो खालको भयो भने चाहिँ I think I'll be able to do it. But I also sometimes think I'd be really good एउटा romantic comedy हुन्छ नि rom-com मा पनि feature गर्न सक्छु होला जस्तो पनि लाग्छ मलाई. But I'm not really sure. I can't do action and stuff because I'm very lazy like that. And I'm not fit to be in an action movie.
Fit भन्दा पनि I think if you get into doing action it will look like हुन्छ नि oh wow कस्तो राम्रो केटीले हान्न लाग्यो हान न भन्ने टाइपको पनि होला हैन.
Yeah, just
गाला दिने टाइपको यही भानामा छुन्छौ तिमीले टाइपको. So how did you decide to go to Miss Nepal? त्यो किन भयो? And then you also did a competition that you spoke about earlier Wow magazine को लागि. So were you always inclined towards being in media or
I think it just came as an additional bonus for me after I became Miss Nepal. So सानो बेलामा my very first pageant that I won was when I was in class 7-8. I participated in Miss Beautiful Lady भन्ने एउटा उसमा participate गरेको थिएँ. I actually won के त्यति बेला. I was one of the tallest बच्चाहरू त्यति बेला पनि. And fun fact, Sugarika Casey and Usha Khadgi were the two Miss Nepals who had crowned me त्यति बेला. I still have a photo of me wearing this hakupatasi gown and this tiny crown हैन दुईजना लगाइदिएर. And I was almost the same height as both of them त्यो टाइममा पनि है. Because I think I stopped growing once as class 8 or 9 or 10 हैन. अनि so both of them really told me बहिनी मिस नेपालमा आउनुस् है आऊ है यस्तो भनेर के. I think little did they know that I would really come and then really be a Miss Nepal also okay. So त्यति बेला that was the first pageant I participated. Again all thanks to my school हैन. EPS ले मलाई my school they really pushed me. The principal teachers they all really believed in me and then हुन्छ नि उले गर्न सक्छ भनेर मलाई पठाउनु भएको थियो. And I really won also. त्यसपछि यो वावको चाहिँ that another competition चाहिँ was school collegeहरूमा ले भनौँ न you could send in applications as a participant and compete गर्न सक्ने. And there would be a judging panel. 4 or 5 of the judges would say you have to go in an interview जस्तो some sort but not a job interview. 4 or 5 people would ask you questions. One of the judges again here fun fact was Rachana Gurung Sharma.
Damn.
So Rachana ma'am actually interviewed me also for that wow go thing, होइन?
हजुर.
And I got selected. I was one of the top 10 college women competition ko winners also त्यति बेला in 2010. This is also okay. This was right before, I think 4 or 5 months before Miss Nepal happened.
हजुर.
त्यति बेला, होइन? And looking at the personality she had, the person she was, होइन? उहाँले ट्रेन गर्नुहुन्छ भने पहिल्यैदेखि थाहा थियो, because one of my sisters participated in Miss Teen and त्यति बेला Rachana ma'am had was the trainer, choreographer trainer. So I was like, अनि कस्तो ट्रान्सफर्म हुनुभएको थियो कि मेरो दिदी. She was कस्तो मान्छे कस्तो भयो निस्किनु भएको थियो. I was like, this is amazing, who did this to her भन्ने जस्तो भएको थियो होइन मलाई. And then once I realized Rachana ma'am did that भनेर, I was like, okay, I have to हुन्छ नि, at least केही नभए पनि मैले ट्रेनिङ पाउँछु. As a young 19-year-old I would be groomed. That's what we all say, कि we all come out as winners भनेर Miss Nepalमा भन्ने. It's not, we're not joking, कि you would really be transformed into हुन्छ नि a different person, someone you would really want to be हुन्छ नि, and you would probably be that 10 years down the line, but Miss Nepal training would fast forward that and then हुन्छ नि एकचोटि ग्रुम बनाएर
3 वर्षमै you also learn a lot about yourself.
So त्यही भएर पनि I saw Rachana ma'am, so it was almost like fate जस्तो पनि some things happening. Then I applied Miss Nepalको लागि apply गर्छु भनेर मैले सोचे. Then ads started coming out, हुन्छ नि full page adहरू आउँछ, half page adहरू आउँछ Miss Nepalको लागि त्यति बेला. So I was still telling my mom and dad, "Mom, म apply गर्छु नि भनि मात्र राख भने, but not pushing it." I think they were also like, "हुन्छ तिमीलाई मन छ भने गर न त" भने, but nobody filled the form because मेरो exams भइरहेको थियो त्यति बेला. Then one day ठ्याक्क full page half paid ad also saying that this year's Miss Nepal will win a car भनेर. Then I was like, "मामु अब तपाईले गाडी चाहिन्छ चाहिँदैन भन्नुस् है" भनेर I told her, you know, "Do you want a car? Do you want a new car or not?" भनेर. And then the sweetest thing was, I think मेरो exam सकेको, I think final day मा चाहिँ my dad had already got the forms रहेछ Miss Nepalको already filled, होइन, sign गरिसक्नु भयो, मेरो मात्रै signature बाँकी, होइन. So he gave me that, मैले sign गरेँ. Then he went to Hidden Treasure को office and dropped it there. I was the first form भनौँ that came to their office. Then pick गर्ने बेलामा पनि number 1 contestant number 1 नै भयो, and then Miss Nepal पनि भयो. So 111 को पनि coincident हुन्छ नि, all of that. अनि तर Miss Nepal भइसकेपछि चाहिँ I knew that media was unavoidable of some sort, at least for the first year. Then I was, मेरो personality पनि I like talking हुन्छ नि, अब यसरी 1 घण्टा पनि गफ गरि नै राख्छु म, होइन.
कति रमाइलो. You're such a nice guest.
I'm someone who enjoys talking and also त्यो हिसाबले पनि मिडियामा आयो. Then MC, the skill that I had, host गर्न सक्ने त्यो भयो, endorsement हुँदा हुँदाखेरि I loved and still हुन्छ नि enjoy being a part of the media. So त्यो हिसाबले it wasn't pre-planned of some sort. म 19 वर्षमा गएर Miss Nepal हुन्छ, त्यसपछि यो गर्छु भनेर. But coincidentally, luckily Miss Nepal happened, and I'm forever grateful that it did. And
we are also forever grateful that it did, and it has been going really good. But एउटा question है त, who is your idol? I mean, बच्चा बेला टिनेजमा or maybe before Miss Nepal, because post Miss Nepal पनि हुनुहुन्छ होला inspiration त, everyone has inspirations, but before that who was your idol, inspiration?
मेरो त्यस्तो, frankly speaking, when people ask me this, I still can't really see and pinpoint कि यो भनेर. And I always have one answer, but I give an answer, you know, which is always has been my mother. Case of किनभने I think inspiration भनेको कस्तो हुनुपर्छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्छ, someone that you can really be. It's good to have inspirations from of people that you've never met.
Celebrities,
heard celebrities भयो, कसले के गरिरहेछ. For so many it's Nelson Mandela, for so many it's हुन्छ नि कति धेरै मान्छे that they would not even hear, but उहाँले गर्नु भएको काममा inspire भएर. But for me, I think my inspiration has always been someone that I can touch, feel, see, have been doing so for the past 26 years. I know she's my mother, definitely, because I always tell her also, if I can be 10% of who you are, I would consider myself एकदमै एकदम भाग्यमानी पनि भए, and I am someone भन् जस्तो पनि लाग्ने चाहिँ मलाई is my inspiration is my mother.
Your mom. Yeah, that's a very एकदमै typical type को answer भयो, but I think it's real पनि.
Yeah.
म पनि I cannot, अब म आफूलाई फेरि घुसाइहाल्छु जता पनि. But because when my guests answer, I kind of, if I can relate, I always say this, म पनि I cannot be inspired by celebrities. I adore them. I look at actresses doing great after 35, you know, they have that body and all that, or I see people who do social work and all that. It's very inspiring. But
I think it's admiration and respect.
Admiration,
but
true, admiration and respect. But inspiration भनेर एकदम मनै छुने भनेर चाहिँ I have to meet a person.
Right.
It can be anyone random in the office.
True.
Right?
I think you should be able to find inspiration in people around you. Okay? That's the most important thing. That's how you will really be inspired to make a difference. Okay? Inspire भयो कोही शिल्पा शेट्टीको बडी हेरिरहेछ inspired खुब भयो आफू चाहिँ के खाएको खाइछ के गरेछ छैन. What is that inspiration do? It will do nothing.
It will do nothing.
But if you have a friend who's pushing you every day to work out, गर भाइ त्यो बोसो घटाउ भनेर कराएको गरेछ, that is the true inspiration, I think. I think
true.
that will be an effective inspiration. Okay?
True.
And भन्नको लागि त you can say a great person's name. She inspires me so much. है भने वाह उसको inspiration त यो. But what has that inspiration done त भन्दा
nothing really. Admire चाहिँ गर्न सकिन्छ होला पक्कै पनि. Alright, so एउटा question जुन चाहिँ मलाई महिनौदेखि सोध्न मन छ है. Instagram stories मा है एउटा एकदमै ह्यान्डसम केटाको फोटो पोस्ट हुन्छ है. He has like amazing dressing sense, सबै ठिक छ हैन, लुगा पनि मजाको लाउनुहुन्छ, जुत्ताहरु पनि मजाको लाउनुहुन्छ, wears nice watch हैन, nice body, hairs. What does he look like?
अनुहार चाहिँ छैन है.
Who is that mystery man? When are you going to reveal that?
I know, अब the pressure is so much because of social media. I really need to हुन्छ नि reveal like एउटा हुन्छ okay so here's the guy भने खालको देखाउनु पर्ने.
एउटा प्रेस कन्फरेन्स राख्नु.
I think press conference राखेर okay त्यो emoji को राखेर and then reveal. I know, a special friend भनौँ न.
How nice, special friend. म त कस्तो के अब एकचोटि त थाम्नै सकिनँ कि कति मिस्ट्री हो भनेर लेखेर नि पठाएँ कि मैले हजुरलाई. Because ल ठिक छ every time कहिले काहीँ त म यसो गएर
I know you wrote to me हैन that I'm most excited to find this.
एकदमै कहिले because he looks so nice otherwise. म प्रफिट छैन. मुख चाहिँ कता.
He's not ugly, I'll tell you.
Of course he's not. I'm sure if there's someone in your life, he's definitely not ugly. And everything else is fine. Like the dressing sense and body and everything. मुख चाहिँ कस्तो छ भइरहेको मलाई किन नदेखाको यत्रो मिस्ट्री.
I know, कतिजना so there हुन्छ नेगेटिभ मान्छे and positive हेर्ने मान्छे कतिले चाहिँ किन नाटक गरेको यस्तो बेसी भनेर पनि भन्छ के नि कतिजना मान्छे.
You took it very cute.
I know, you took it very positively and त्यो भयो.
And I think I like you keeping that mystery. I like it and I don't like it. I want to see his face.
What I feel like is I know I'm not saying मेरो एकदम धेरै stardom छ यस्तो this that भन्न खोजे हैन मैले. But whatever I do have, I don't want a general person to have that much pressure and trouble. So that's why I never tag my parents. They also have Instagram. My sister also has Instagram. But म कहिले पनि I never tag them because as soon as I do, I know they're going to have requests, follows, messages, which I can think as any adoration or respect जस्तो भने पनि, but slightly कहिले creepy जस्तो पनि.
What if they're not comfortable with it?
Exactly.
And
so
also
I
think
that, okay?
I'm sorry म बोल्न थालेँ because I can connect this to our current Miss Nepal whose friend was like so much wrote to or and I just newspapers are especially like there's YouTube there's 184k views to who her boyfriend is or whatsoever. I know. And I just feel like Miss Nepal's making boyfriends famous since 1994. People around them are never left to.
Oh, definitely. Because I must still say that Nepali media privacy एकदम respect गर्नु भएको छ अहिले पनि त्यस्तो धेरै छैन हैन like how paparazzi भन्ने त्यस्तो एकदम धेरै छैन. तर like you said म पनि अब चाहिने कुरामा I would reveal, I would say हुन्छ नि चाहिने कुरा I always share right. But I think sometimes I would like to respect the other person's privacy also. उसलाई बिचारा unnecessary messages, DMs, follow किन गर्नु पर्यो. But he always says मलाई थाहा छ तिम्रो followers सबै घट्छ मेरो फोटो राख्यो भने त्यसरी नराख. I was like no, that's not it हुन्छ नि अनि मेरो बढ्छ भने तिमीले नगरे.
That can happen because he looks good, very very good. मुखमा त देखाएको छैन अरु सबै ठीक छ. Everything is fine, and I'm sure if there's someone who's with Sadichha Shrestha, he has to be good looking because she's so pretty. Ab our final segment baki cha. Easy one.
Rapid fire. Very easy. So it's a short segment.
Oh my god. Okay, so we'll start right? Hot ani म जतिवटा पनि नाम if there are questions which includes name, please नेपाली आर्टिस्टहरुको नाम लिदिनु होला. धेरै त छैन तर पनि है. Okay, hottest actor male.
The first name that came to my mind was Aryan Sigdale, so I'd go with him.
No, Tikis. Hottest actor female.
Hottest actor actually Anup Dai.
Kasto
Anup Vikram Shai. Yeah.
time लागेको त.
Ani.
Hottest actor female.
Priyanka Karke.
Hands down. If you had to kiss a woman at a gunpoint, who would she be?
Oh my god, who do I find attractive and hot? That's more. Who would it be? Oh my god, this rapid fire is taking like ekdam lamo interview. Miranda Kerr. Victoria's
Nepali.
La, oh my god. Oh. Nepali कसलाई चु गर्नु मैले?
Chito chu please.
Rekha Thapa lo.
Thank God. If you were a drink, what would you be?
Pani.
If you were a cartoon character, what would you be?
Cartoon character? Minnie Mouse.
If you were true. If you were a movie character, what would you be?
Movie character?
Hazur.
Any movie character?
Any movie character.
But I would love to be Boss Maidon.
Okay. First thing you touch as soon as you wake up.
Phone. Very sad. It shouldn't be, but phone. Yeah.
Last thing you touch before you go to sleep.
Also. Sirag. Aile ta mero sirag.
That was very smart. One talent you wish you had.
Singing.
Ekdamai. Who's your favorite co-host?
Co-host? Sanjay Dai. Because I host with him most of the time.
Would you like to be called cute, hot, sexy, or pretty?
Everything. Why be one when you can be all?
True. I agree with you. अहिले किनभने ल यो rapid fire बोलिहाल्नु पर्छ क्या मलाई. So if you were to live in an island forever and you only could take one person with you, who would you take?
It's very difficult.
No, it's very easy. अहिले त the guy whose face looks like emoji.
Emoji. Oh la him la त्यही हो.
Him भने जस्तो लागिरहेको एकछिन.
No, it's not him. It's him भने मैले.
मलाई कस्तो लाग्यो मैले म्यानिपुलेट गरे आन्सर जस्तो लाग्यो क्या.
No, but that's true. No, I'd take a suitcase and put my best friend, him, and then my family, and then I think the suitcase लाग्थ्यो होला. But because they look at me like that, no, but it's okay, him.
So if you had to choose between your corporate life, VJ, okay, they're separate, hosting and endorsing brands, so the four of them, only one. If you could only have one, so suddenly केही भयो अरे के नेपालमा, only had one choice. Which one would you choose?
So okay, I would like to categorize this as I would do a freelance job and not the corporate. 10 to 5 garte nahe, freelance garte, because then I could incorporate the hosting and the VJ.
No. It's already freelancing, hosting and endorsing brands.
Freelancing.
No, yes, all of them are freelancing.
Okay, options again.
Corporate life, VJ. That's separate. VJ's TV that you're doing, hosting, and endorsing brands.
Oh my god. I think I'd go with hosting Ola because I really enjoy.
Hosting. Okay. Thank God you did that. Okay. Which is your favorite fan moment so far? Fan moment.
Fan moment.
Because you have a lot of them.
Oh, I have quite a few, I know. So many people write to me also. But there was one particular time when I had gone to, I think Nepalganj, and there was this lady who came up to me. उहाँको नाम पनि सदिक्षा नै थियो क्यारे. So she came up to me and she printed this big photo हुन्छ नि of mine. यसमा signature गर्दिनु भने उहाँ कुटेर बस्नु भएको थियो कि. And nobody has done that. Like gotten a signature, mirror signature on my photo. So that was, I think, one of the cutest moments.
Cute. Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, what's your favorite work till now? Like you've looked at your work and you felt like, wow. So many
every day, every other day को work. But yeah, I think I look at the recent works that I've done. Not यो दिन 10 वर्ष अगाडि 2 वर्ष अगाडि त्यस्तो भन्ने छैन. But I think that I try to better myself every day. So like recent, if it comes to hosting, also recently host गरेको program, shows पनि recently गरेको, because I learn every episode or every time that I do something new, and then I learn from that. So त्यस्तो wow भन्ने त केही छैन. But
favorite Miss Nepal?
That's next.
I kind of knew you would say that. मैले your unfavorite Miss Nepal भनेर लेख्दै लेखिन क्या, because there cannot be any.
I know. No, because I think we can't really choose. Like it's such like which औँला will you choose भने जस्तै, because all of them are amazing.
अब बच्चा बेला जस्तो क्वेसन सोध्छु, मामु र पापामा कसको
लाग्छ.
All right, your message for the beauty queens this year?
I think 2 of them 3 of them have already gone. Only one, Manita Mate Jana Baki cha. But to everybody, I hope that you'll enjoy the journey, okay? Because it's really important. The destination is to become and win that title. But if you do enjoy that overall journey, you will always cherish those moments, okay? Because I think that's one of the most important things that I will tell to all the beauty queens also, because कति बेला के हुन्छ भन्दा यति धेरै प्रेसर हुन्छ, ओ नेपालले जित्ला कि जित्दैन यो पालि, ताज घर आउँछ कि आउँदैन, so you really feel that pressure. अनि जुन मोमेन्ट्सहरू should be one of your life's most greatest हुन्छ यो wonderful moments will suddenly become like an exam, के एकदम प्रेसर परेर. So I would say just take a step back, relax, take a deep breath, enjoy, make a lot of friends, have good food, enjoy, because you've already given in your 110% आजकल on सबैजनाले पनि हैन, you have that opportunity, that exposure. Do have a lot of fun, enjoy the moment. If you do win, that's all well and good. Even if you don't, like they're already हुन्छ नि Miss World, Miss International, Miss Earth, everything for us.
Oh, true. Okay, with that, the rapid fire ends. Thank you so much.
There wasn't that एकदमै rapid or fiery answers, but I think still
it's okay. It was nice. It was actually nice. All right. So with this, thank you so much. I didn't know anything you want to say in the end to our listeners, to our viewers.
Keep tuning to Radio Nagarik 96.5.
Please
support the loud and proud voice, Nishma.
Please do.
And thank you so much for inviting. It's better late than never भने जस्तै 5-7 महिना लागे पनि finally I'm here, and I hope that all the listeners and the viewers would also enjoy our conversation or enjoyed our conversation भनेर.
हजुर पक्कै पनि they will enjoy the conversation, and thank you so much. I know you've been really really busy, त्यही पनि time निकालेर आउनु भयो, and I hope you keep on inspiring us and you keep on being so positive, so bubbly, and so busy.
Yes,
I hope you keep on working until you're like 80, 85, 90.
Definitely.
Please do. Please do. I think we need someone like that. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into Radio Nagarik 96.5. It was a lovely 1 hour for me, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed our conversation too, like Sadichha said. Up next is Voice Roshni with The Evolution, wherein she's going to talk about how music has evolved over that time. So keep tuning into Radio Nagarik 96.5. Awaz Nagariko. I'm Voice Nishma, signing out.